What's up, mutants? Will here from 8-Bit Massacre, bringing you part 4 of the Silent Hill playthrough. This is dedicated and requested by Fred from Fred's Horror Corner. His link to his channel will be down in the description below. Check it out, awesome guy. I know last time we we ended at the Waterworks, but we're gonna take a quick detour before getting back to the Waterworks, because this will be the last time we can look at some of this stuff. So we're gonna go on a mini little Silent Hill tour, look at a couple of Easter eggs, and then we're gonna go back to the Waterworks. And there's also some resources over here I want to pick up. So we're starting at Harry's Jeep, the start of the game where he crashed, because we can get a health drink in here. And we're gonna go over to this convenience store. What you doing, bro? That's how you do the jump backwards. I've been trying to figure that out the whole time. I guess you can't have your weapon drawn. I thought you could do it while you had, oh shit, your weapon drawn. Apparently not. There we go. Okay. So not that you can see it, but I wanted to show you guys this this right here where there's a newspaper and the newspaper bin. If we had like a cleaned up port of this, like people emulate this and can clean it up and you can see everything clearly. But that newspaper says Bill skins again, which is an obvious reference to Silence of the Lambs. So we're gonna go in here in this convenience store. Well, first we gotta hang out right here. We gotta be like, motherfuck, noise. Okay, no. So we're gonna go in here and get a bunch of health, basically. That health drink. Look at all these healths just laying around. The big one back here. Boom. We'll just save. Well. 4. Right. Then there's a little theater over here. Not like the theater on the other side of the bridge of Silent Hill, where it has like the giant marquee with Die Hard and Raiders of the Lost Ark. We got a smaller, more indie theater over here. Away from me. Hold on, let me see where we are. Back the other way. It was like right where we were a minute ago. Somehow I missed it. Fish and fries. This should... No, this isn't it. Yeah, this is it. Okay. So, here we have... Check it out. The Metropole Theater. From the movie Demons. I mean, it's a smaller scaled down, you know, but it's just the name. It's a reference to the theater and demons. And then on the side, these posters, you can't make them out great. But you know, the main demon, the first woman who gets turned and becomes the first demon, and she hangs out with us in the last drive-in. Her name is Greta. I think that's how you pronounce it. But these are posters of her. You can't really make it out too well, but we got the Metropole and pictures of one of the mutant fam on the wall right there in Silent Hill. I thought you guys would enjoy that. I'm gonna head back to the cafe real quick. Always gotta look at this map. Dang it! I'm bad at navigating this town. Ooh. Hell yes. Were these outside the whole time? I think originally that was like a flying thing guarding those. Oh, the bill skins again might also, yeah. I think all these yellow ones have the bill skins again. Cafe 502. So over here we have that's a poster. I can't remember what it's from, but it says "Study, damn it," and it's Stephen King with like a shotgun. And here, this pinball machine is the pinball machine, a famous pinball machine, medieval. They're called Medieval Madness or something like that. And then right here, I wanted to talk about they got posters. Those the red with the P right there, the kind of red and white with the P. Those are Portishead posters, and Portishead, the music for that was a big influence on Akira Yamaoka, the composer of this game. And if you listen to that opening theme that we've listened to twice, and go then look, like, go maybe listen to it again on YouTube, type in like Silent Hill theme, and then go look up the song Sour Times by Portishead, and you will see an obvious correlation. They sound so similar. Portishead's the excellent band, and like you can tell it was an influence on the music in this game, and they're great. They got this kind of noir electronic really good like music, female vocalist. It's excellent. Let's go ahead and save in here too. There we go. You can see a lot closer right here, this one. Study, damn it. Well, we can't see Stephen King's face very well. It's cut off right here. Well, that's cool. Anything else in here? I think that's it. We got some ammo, some health. Now let's go back to the Waterworks. And we will progress. I just want to go pick up some resources and show y'all a couple more cool references before we can't see them again. Get away from me. Whoops. No! There's two of them. No! Alright. I'm gonna save it every save along the way. Just in case. We need one close by to the Waterworks anyway. Because there was no save at the beginning of the Waterworks. Okay, to the Waterworks we go. Oh, jeez. They were waiting. They were like... freaking badass gang waiting on me. Waiting to call me out. At noon. At high noon. Okay. We're almost back to the Waterworks. Alright. Get out our trusty hammer that I've been calling the pickaxe. Well, it is, kind of. Whoops. There we go. Alright. That's the kind of music you want to hear, isn't it? Moderately effective as a weapon. I guess we'll just use this. We got a decent amount of bullets. These stupid things in the sewer. Yeah, and we don't have a map. Alright. Screw y'all. Oh, snap. Get away from me! Gotta go this way. I don't like that noise. I hear some rifle ammo, but we're at a dead end. Ah. Go this way. Oh, we got resources at least. Guess we'll wait for this thing and kill it. Okay. Shotgun. Pistol. Health. Jesus. That noise. Go ahead and reload. Those might take 4 shots, I guess. We're in a sewer without a map. Oh, what fun. Okay. I'm so bad at walking. Alright. Yay! The map. Sewer key. Anything else? Alright. And we can save. Let's save over there. I feel a lot better now. We got a map and we saved. Fuck is that noise? Those. Okay. Jeez. No. Oh. Jeez. You bastards. Hold on. Let me check my health. I don't know where I'm at. Okay. Still in the green. Jeez. Won't y'all just leave me alone? Let's see what's over here. What? Okay. Okay. Are there just supposed to be a door here? Okay. Guess that just means there's a fence or something. Alright, which way are we going? Sorry. I'm gonna have to use this map a lot to navigate this sewer. Down here. My curiosity, god dang it. Later! I'm good. Oh, wait. Do I have to go down there? God dang it. Okay. Maybe I do gotta go down here. It's like, I want to look for resources, but I don't want to get chased by this thing. Okay. Can we go through this door at all? Dang it. There's a little side area. My dang curiosity, I can't remember what's down here. There's a ladder. Can I actually go up it or anything? Oh! I wonder where that would take me. No time to go back. Alright, nothing down there. Go through this door. I hear y'all fools. Jeez. That helps. Get off of me. Here we go. Ah, no! Now I need to check my health. I've been bitten in the feet by roaches one too many times. Alright, drink one of these. Oh, hell yeah. How much, like, health do we have all of a sudden? 10, 14. Feeling good. Whoa! God dang, that scared the hell out of me. Wait, oh man. I guess we could, like, explore down these. I don't see anything. Go down this one. Did those things hurt me bad? Yeah. Yeah, that was what I thought. I knew it was just like some items, but screw it. Oh! Let's heal. Get off of me. Can I go this way? Jeez. Oh, there's a ladder in there. Did we try it? Can I go up it? Where? Or is it behind that door? Yeah, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. These sewers, man. Okay. Okay. Yes. Oh, snap. Bastard. Jeez. At least now I think we can go just straight back the other way and open that door. Ah, roaches. That scared me. I don't know what that was, but... Oh, jeez. Gosh dang. Then... Alright. I hope that's still okay. Get the funky fresh out of here. Ooh, got quiet real quick. Get some resources. How many of those can we carry? Okay. Rifle bullets. Okay. There should be a map of this place right here. Okay. Yes. Where do we want to go? Kenny's bar. Bus garage. Alright, we're gonna go to Annie's bar. It's time for some side quest thing. Wait, am I going the right way? Okay. Oh, jeez. Cool. Thought this might have been the parking lot. Whoa! No! Get off of me! No means no. God damn, that was messed up. Looks like it's happening to Kaufman as well.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm beat. I thought I was a goner there. So how'd it go? Did you find a way out?
No, not yet.
Obviously not.
How
He's
about
still
you?
here.
Zip. But it's too soon to give up.
He's like
This craziness
unfazed.
can't go on forever. A military rescue squad should be here any time now. If they come through the town, we're home free.
Like in the
I hope
mist.
so.
I better get going. This isn't the time to stand around flapping our gums.
Oh, you could take a breather after just getting attacked.
Do you know a girl called Alessa?
No.
He's such a liar. Okay. Look around this bar. The Kaufman key, the receipt. Alright. 0473. General store. Oh, hell yeah. Got two of them? Might as well use one. They're getting jumped by that dang frickin' thing. Is there any info in here? No. Guess that's all we needed. Let us save. Alright. Next, we're going to maybe the Indian Runner. That might be the store with the receipt. Oh boy. Oh snap, dead end. Hate the noises those things make. But we go this way. Jeez! Get off of me! Alright, where are we? Weaver. Might be named after... Not all the roads are named after authors. This one might be named after Sigourney Weaver. Weaver Street. Some are writers, some are directors. Jeez. Okay, what was it? Was it 0473? I've kind of forgotten. No, that's dirty. That is dirty. I should have just instantly opened the door, dang it. What do those things do to my health? Okay. Okay. Just rifle ammo. Health drink. August 20th. He came by. I handed over the package that the woman left here. September 12th. He showed up at Norman's too. Don't want to be involved with the likes of them anymore, but I'm getting creeped out even more than before. Thought of leaving town, but I'm afraid of what will happen if I do. Okay. Trying to open the register, see if there's anything in there. Nope. Three loaves of bread, 3 quarts of milk, 2 dozen eggs. Rear entrance code 0886. Okay, we gotta remember that. 0886. Look at this picture. We got the Norman's grand opening, and we got the motel, so there's an obvious reference to Psycho, the Bates Motel. Yes. Okay, so Kaufman and the guy who runs the store have been the ones like manufacturing and pushing the drug made from the White Claudia. And they're not part of the cult, but they've been kind of working with them and making the drug for them and stuff like that. And also when we were talking to Kaufman, he said he didn't know Alessa, like, I mean, obviously he did, like, Alchemilla Hospital is like his hospital, and like, he's the one who made that basement area for Alessa, where we saw her room down in the basement, and where they kept her. And also there was like that one gate down there in the basement that was locked, but that led to like underground tunnels underground Silent Hill, and that's how they would like run the drugs around town as well. All right, where are we going? Yeah, we're going to the motel now. Okay. God dang it. Stupid sign. Alright, is this the right way? Yeah. This side. Yeah. Oh shit. 0886? Is that it? Hey. There we go. Alright. See what's going on in this apartment. What's this? A magnet. Newspaper. Is that some porn under it? Alright, newspaper. It's the same date as the one in the hospital. Maybe the one talking about the boiler. Investigation stalled. PTV dealer still at large. PTV's the drug they've been making with White Claudia. Suspicious deaths continue, like the anti-drug mayor, a narcotics officer, Officer Gucci, we read about in the police station, of a sudden heart failure of unknown origin. Porn on the walls. Wait, we come in. Alright, before we do that... Here... The guest register. Special... Okay. Save at the motel. Get anything up? Nope. Alright. A magnet. Trying to remember. Health. Shoddy shells. Alright. Hmm. Okay. We gotta come back in here. I guess we gotta find, like, the number 3 hotel room. Ah! 1, number 2, number 3. Okay. Go ahead and drink one, I guess. Think so. What am I missing here? There's something on the end of the bed I can't see. Oh wait, hold on. Dang it. Thought maybe it said something on the back of the door. Okay. I knew something was weird. There we go, that's what we needed. Now we can go back to that motorcycle. Okay, so this liquid that we found in Kaufman's office is called like a Gophalis or something. It's like, since he manufactured the PVT drug for the cult, he also kind of manufactured a drug that would also work against the cult, and that's why they ransacked his room and destroyed it, but we saved some of it in our little bottle. Because he's created a liquid he thinks will, like, well, we'll get to that. His hidden stash.
Give me that.
What is this?
That's none of your business. Instead of messing with that, how about coming up with a way to get out of here? You shouldn't be hanging around here goofing off. What do you think you're doing? You want to get yourself killed? Get out of here.
Okay, take it easy.
Unless you want to die, keep your mind on business. Got it?
No, we didn't waste our time. We needed that to happen to get the good ending of the game. This has all been a side quest type thing. Okay. Oh. It should take us straight. Yeah, we're trying to go to the lighthouse now. We should be done all that. They're all after me. Here
What's
we go.
this?
The darkness is getting really powerful now. Not again, not this time. It feels different. Rather than shifting from reality to a nightmare, it's more like reality becoming a nightmare, which is a good explanation. I don't like this feeling like something bad will happen. No doubt something terrible is going on. Alright. That's a good explanation for how Silent Hill works. It manifests nightmares literally into reality. I'll go that way. And now it's getting more powerful. The nightmare is fully taking over now. And I think it's... Oof. Alright. This should be the way. Yeah. This is the way. Ooh. Whoa. Jeez. Monsters. What a bunch of bastards. Now at the White House of Toluca Lake. We can't really see it because it's so dark
Sybil.
out. But we'll see it right at the beginning of part 2.
How did you get back here?
I followed the sewer. Were you the one who cut the fence?
I'm glad you made it. I was worried about you.
You were worried? Where did you disappear to? Never mind. I want to know what's going on here. What is with this town?
This may sound really off the wall, but listen to me. You've got to believe me. I haven't gone crazy, and I'm not fooling around. At first, I thought I was losing my mind. But now I know I'm not. It's not me. This whole town. It's being invaded by the other world.
There you go.
By a world of someone's nightmarish delusions come to
Yeah, he's
life.
explaining this pretty good.
Little by little, the invasion is spreading, trying to swallow up everything in darkness. I think I'm finally beginning to understand what that lady was talking about.
Harry, hold on a minute. I don't get it.
Look, I don't understand it all myself. I guess I can't explain it.
Well, what's making this happen?
I don't know that either. But I do know Cheryl is there.
There?
Under whoever created this darkness. Cheryl is somewhere and she needs my help.
This whole thing's been a major blow to you. You need to rest.
Sybil,
The demon is awakening, spreading those wings.
Dahlia Gillespie.
Was it not as I said? I see it all now. Yes, everything. Hungry for sacrifice, the demon will swallow up the land. I knew this day would come. And what's more, the task is almost finished. There's only 2 left. To seal this town to the abyss, the mark of Samael. When it is completed, all is lost.
That's the only thing left protecting
Even
the
in
town.
daytime, darkness will cover the sun. The dead will walk, and martyrs will burn in the fires of hell. Everyone will die.
Poor Harry, both
So what am
sides
I
are
supposed
using
to do?
him.
I've got to save Cheryl.
It is simple. Stop the demon. The demon taking that child's form. Stop it before your daughter becomes a sacrifice. Before it is too late. Stop it! Stop it!
What do I do?
Go to the lighthouse on the lake. And to the center of the amusement park. Make haste. You are the only hope.
Look, Harry. I really don't get what's going on. But if there's a chance we can save your daughter, I'm in. I'll check out the amusement park. You go to the lighthouse.
Sybil, thanks.
You will need to use it.
Use what?
The flowers. Only with that can you stop it.
What about Sybil?
Okay. What does our health look like? Okay. Get these resources. All right, go to the lighthouse. After the Silent Hill trilogy. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Oops. This lighthouse reminds me of Alan Wake. That's another game that was based heavily on Stephen King and Twin Peaks. Like, the two biggest influences on Silent Hill games are David Lynch and Stephen King. And then Alan Wake was also influenced by those, and as well Silent Hill. So this lighthouse reminds me of that, and we're gonna be playing that soon as well. All these kind of games are my favorites. Oh snap. Jeez. As Scott Pilgrim would say, this is a nightmare. Oh shit. This way. I'm like, you gotta navigate this carefully. Maybe down this way. Let's check our health. Jeez. Alright. Another save. Ooh. That pulsating sound. There's audio glitches on the PS.
Damn, I was too late.
Seal and Metatron. It's trippy as hell. Oh, there went Alessa. I think I just gotta leave now. I think that's all I can do. Right? Hold on, let me go back up. Maybe I can just examine it. Let's see. I guess there's nothing I can really use in inventory. Yep. Go back down, I guess. I'll heal and then say, in case those bastardos are out there waiting to pounce. Jeez. Get out the way. Okay. I think something had to happen.
Sybil hasn't come back. That creep's sure to show up at the amusement park pretty soon. Let me be on time.
Save again. Alright. Where's the amusement park? Guess that way. Lakeside Amusement Park, okay. Pretty straightforward. Wait. Ugh. I didn't even notice that when we ran in. Oh boy. Jeez. Get the flip out of my way. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Is this the way in? Okay, yeah. Gosh, get away. I'm just trying to go down here. Jeez. It's getting pulse pounding and relentless, huh? Oh no. Not good. Oh. Kill a Metatron. Connecting to these damn sewers. How hurt are we? Oh, not very. Alright. Get off of me. Well, these noises, man. Is there anything to the left? Yeah. Oops. There's the seal of Metatron. It's everywhere now. These noises sound like someone on like a respirator. What's down there? Oh, health. Damn, the seals are everywhere, yeah. Silent Hill has been taken over by the darkness. Full stop. Oh! Not those guys. Guess we'll see if there's anything over here real quick. No, it was a trap. Go, go, go. Oh, what was that? It's giving me the chills. Oh, here we go. That's cool, look at that. Alright. I got goosebumps right now, that sound design. Jeez. We just gotta navigate on our own. Oh! Can't remember if those things can hurt me now. At some point, I think they can. Oh, there's those little bastards. Here we go. This is what we're looking. Okay. We're looking for the merry-go-round. I was like, we found that quick. There we go. Oh, snap. Oh! That's a dead end. Right. Are we gonna save? Even the save area is not safe anymore. Alright. This is Woo. There we go. Should be it. He's possessed. He wants to kill us. Oof. Alright, we should just be able to use this liquid. Ooh. Hold on. Jeez. So we gotta... Hey. Dang, she knocked us down. Dang it. Jeez. Hold on. We got... Jeez. Jeez. I can't remember exactly. Oops. Get up. Okay. Hold on. How do you use this liquid? I don't want to kill her. I want to save her. What the? It says I can use this instantly. Oh. What the hell? Okay. I knew I could use it instantly. I don't know why it wasn't working. It's Jason from Jason Goes to Hell.
Sybil! Wake up! Snap out of it!
Maybe it was like I was trying to do it while she was attacking me or something. I knew I didn't want to shoot her.
Shh, don't talk.
I like
I'll take care
Sybil.
of
I always save her.
Harry, why did they take your daughter? Why her?
I'm not sure myself. But, you know, Cheryl isn't my biological daughter. I actually haven't told her yet. She probably already knows anyway, though. We found her abandoned on the side of the highway. Nobody knew where she came from. We didn't have any kids of our own. My wife was sick. And it didn't look like she was getting any better. So we took Cheryl in.
So in that case...
There might be some connection between Cheryl and this town.
Now we're getting somewhere.
So what do you do now?
Cheryl is my daughter. I will save her no
I
matter
will
what.
save her. Okay.
I figured you'd show. Hold it right there. I don't know who you are or what you're trying to do, and I don't care. Just one thing. Let Cheryl go. That's all I ask. What? What is this?
That was a bad move. That's a mistake.
Where's Cheryl? Give me back my daughter.
We meet at last, Alessa.
Dahlia Gillespie? Where's Cheryl? Where is she?
Alessa. This is the end of your little game. Mama?
Could she be...
You've been a ghastly little pest, haven't you, Alessa? I was careless, thinking you couldn't escape from our spell. But Mommy didn't know how much you'd grown. That's why I couldn't catch you all by myself. But what a pity, yes?
We fell right into the cult's trap.
Now you're half indebted to this man for his help.
Handed them Alessa.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Alessa, my dear little girl, there is one thing left I need you to do for me.
No! Get away from me!
Bad girl. Everything's ready. Let's go home.
What's going on here?
Harry.
Lisa. What happened? Where's Alessa and Dahlia?
Harry, listen. Something you said before has been bothering me. I just can't get it out of my head.
What is it, Lisa?
So I went to look in the basement, even though I was scared as hell. Like you said, there were these creepy rooms, but nothing really unusual down there. But while I was down there, I got this weird feeling. Like I'd been there before. Like something happened there, but I can't quite remember somehow. What was it? Harry, help me. I'm so scared. I can't take this.
It's only a temporary thing. You're in shock from when you were knocked out. Don't fret about it. You'll remember after a while.
No. You don't understand.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
Alright, let's save for sure. Yep, now we're in nowhere. We're fully engulfed. Hold on. Okay.
I'm being summoned. What happened in this town? What could be making things like this? I have a feeling if I take the elevator down, I'll find it. Cheryl.
Right. Let us begin. Alright. Trippy as hell. Let's look at our resources. Go ahead and heal. Okay, we got a shitload of ammo, so we might as well use it. Saving that stuff for the final boss, so. We got a faucet, a bird cage. Ah. Lock where one of the hands is a key. Health. Ammo. Okay. Might as well save again every chance we get. We're on the road to nowhere. Okay. Oh, jeez. Right. At the base. Alright. Guess that's where we're going. Reload. All the locations are blending together. Check this out. Alessa's desk. Go home, thief. Drop dead. This is all the kids bullying her and writing all sorts of stuff on her desk. She was different. Had abilities. Okay. Got the pliers to get that key. A screwdriver to finally unscrew that plate that we saw before. Earlier in the game in like the hospital. Alright. See what key this is. Hey, we know what door we can go through now. Here we go. Here's this thing again, Grim Reaper's list. There's a slate. Alright. And there's a thing at the end of the hallway. Names engraved on a lithograph, the Grim Reaper's list. Yes, the head count is set, young and old lined up in order of age. Then the pathway opens, awaiting them the frenzied uproar, the feast of death. Alright, before we figure that out, let's check these rooms. Oh wait, is this where we just came? Okay. Two, 4. Okay. I know this puzzle. It has to do with how many, like, arms and legs are on the picture. So we got 2 arms and 4 legs. So it'd be 6. Right. 2 people. That'd be 8. I guess would be 4 as well. Alright. We got that thing for the clock. I can make bad guys out here. Yep. Right. In order of age. So, Albert, Lydia, Edward, Robert, Trevor. So maybe it's letters, the first name. So let's say it's A-L-E-R-T. 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 Yay, yay, as Ice Cube would say. What we got going on in here? I don't know, let's go back for that clock real quick before we do that. Yes. Dang it. Bastard. Okay. in here? No. Wait, was it? This was this thing. Oh!
Oh!
Wrong door. Still okay. This is it. Yeah. Yes. King Agatha. Okay. At the door at the end of the hall. Okay. Let's go back first into that one room. Okay, cool. Get the Star of David. Amulet Solomon.
Harry,
Lisa, what's
Oh
the matter
boy.
with you?
I get it now. Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead. I'm not the only one who's still walking around. I'm the same as them. I just hadn't noticed it before.
Lisa,
Stay by me, Harry. Please. I'm so scared. Help me. Save me from them. Please. Harry?
Oh, come on, Harry. Don't be like that. Oh, this music, man. It's tragic. She realizes what she is now. She's a tulpa, a projection. Used to help guide Harry. This scene is so sad. Harry's freaking out, man.
Lisa?
Don't run away from her. You should have helped her as she went through whatever she's going through. And go back in there. Yeah. Here we go. This music is amazing. Ask doctor to let me quit being in charge of that patient. It's too weird. Still alive, but with wounds that won't heal. Told the doctor I quit. Won't work at that hospital anymore. The room is filled with insects. Even with doors and windows shut, they get in to spite me. To the hospital. Feeling bad. Need to throw up. Nothing comes out. Vomiting only bile. Blood and pus flow from the bathroom faucet. I try to stop it, but it won't turn off. Need drug. Help me. Alright, so let's get into it. Okay. So, the cult did a ritual on Alessa. Should we get into this now? And while they were doing it, Alessa and her stress, her psychic powers reacted, and she accidentally blew up the boiler in her house, and it caused the house to burn down, and she was inside of it and burned alive. But because of the ritual, what they were doing, which we'll find out about soon what the ritual was about, the ritual keeps her alive. She can't die. So she has like mortal wounds, but she can't die, and she's like in a coma. So she's like suffering in pain and can't die, and is in a coma living an eternal nightmare. And she has been for 7 years. And Kaufman put Lisa Garland in charge of taking care of her down in that basement. And what the cult was doing with the PVT drug, the White Claudia drug, they would use it to induct their members into their cult and use it to control them. And Kaufman used it on Lisa to get her addicted so he can control her and make her stay. And I think when she finally tried to leave, he like maybe gave her an overdose or something, or she overdosed and died. I'm pretty sure she overdosed and died. I don't know if it was forced on her, if it was an accident towards the end. But Lisa's been dead, and she's been if you watch Twin Peaks or know Tibetan Book of the Dead, a tulpa, or like a thought form projected to help guide Harry. Alessa's had a couple projections helping Harry through all this. So now we can go. Back now through this door. Go save real quick. What's our health look like? Have we gotten hit? Okay, we're good. For all that craziness. So Alessa's been trapped in this coma, living a nightmare, and it wasn't until you and Cheryl came to town that all of a sudden she was able to have enhanced abilities again to start affecting everything. She's the one, her nightmare as she's been in the coma is the one, all her pain has been making this darkness. But there's another half of her that's like trying to stop the darkness that she's able to control outside of her body. That's the Alessa you see guiding you, like the white rabbit. And that Alessa is the one that's been putting the seals of Metatron, been guiding you. She's put the protective field around herself that you used to break through. The cult gave you that flower, because they knew you were the only one who could get close to her, and they gave you that flowers to get through the force field, which you saw. But because the darkness is getting out of hand, she's also been the one cutting off Silent Hill from the outside world, you know, where you go to all the streets where it's like an infinite abyss. She's the one who's been also doing that because she doesn't want her pain and nightmare to escape into the world. So it's like half of her is creating it unwillingly, and the other half of her is like fighting it and has been trying to get you to help. All right. Where are we going? What floor are we on? Alright, we're on floor 1. I guess we'll go to floor 2. Okay. Any resources in these chairs? Nope. Oh boy, I might like the dough, but don't call me dough boy. Shit. Alright, what key we got here? Or Crest of Mercury? Yeah, we're getting all these like religious and alchemical type symbols from different mythologies and religions. Rifle bullets. Ring of Contract. Can we go through here? Yeah. We definitely need that Ring of Contract. Oh! Check our health. Alright, it's a light yellow. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. They're a little ways away. Alright. Oh dang, there's two of them. How much bullets we got? 158. Should we use the pickaxe thingy? Yeah. All this was locked, right? That, or we unlocked that. That takes us back somewhere. Alright, get these bullets. Alright, got the camera. We're making good progress. Oh, we should be able to unscrew the plate now. Cool. Okay. Gotta shut off the electricity first. Anything else this way? No. Where does this take us back to? Okay. This room, and then we can go back to the... Actually, let's save. Got this nice little home base. Alright. And we'll go to floor 3. The main thing we gotta go back to floor 2 for is that electrified key. Okay. Alright. That's where we use the camera. Alright. Oops. Okay. Triangle. Okay. Alright. Okay. Dang it. My mind is trash. When is it like? The other one was like... Yeah. Alright, the bird cage key. Okay. Cross. Cool. Something I can pick up. hell? There really nothing else in here. Okay. There is a place mark in the book. White Claudia. Perennial herb found near water, reaches height of 10 to 15 inches. Oblong leaves, white blossoms. Seeds contain hallucinogen. Ancient records show it was used for religious ceremonies. The hallucinogenic effect was key. Yup. Yeah. Yeah, this might have been just for some lore. Alright, let's go back to the first floor. Where was that bird cage? Actually. Hold on. What's going on? Okay. Bird cage. One of these. Can't go in there yet. And then here it is. Alright. There we go, finally. Yeah, let's go save and then go in that new door. We just did some mad puzzle solving. All these saves that say nowhere. Alright, this should be the door. Jeez. Oh no! Oh wow. We almost bit it. Where's this gun? What the hell? Hold on. I'm gonna reload the save. We just had an audio glitch from hell. Jesus. I'll switch to the gun now. Go ahead and use that now. And maybe not even fight those, just try to run in those doors. What in the hell? Sorry about that, guys. The PS1 emulation, I'm using the actual disc of the game, but I'm playing on the PS3, so it's got some quirks, let's just say. Okay. Thing to get back here. Alright. I need to use this thing to lock the cupboard before we pull out the Sword of Melchior. Shout out to Melchior from Chrono Trigger. That's, if you don't do that, it's an insta-kill. A tentacle monster will burgle your life in an instant. Okay. Next door. L4. Ugh. Get off of me. Oh wow, this looks like the room from In the Mouth of Madness when Sam Neill's in there. Or Alessa, man. How bad did that hurt us? Okay. Alright, we got the Ankh. Got some Egyptian stuff going on. Cool. Let's go across. Alright. Bullets. Are we back to like 200 bullets? No. Man, that audio glitch was crazy, right? Let's help. This. Yeah. Okay, I was like, I don't remember what we do with jelly beans. Can we watch the VHS again? Will it come through clearer?
What is it? Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive?
Okay. That was Lisa. Wondering what the hell's going on with Alessa. So a big thing that I was mentioning, because that newspaper clipping about the boiler exploding isn't in this version, everyone thinks that part of the ritual that was done on Alessa was like lighting her on fire and it got out of control and burned down the house and some other houses, but that's just not the case. Her psychic powers caused the boiler to explode and started the fire. But if you watch a lot of Silent Hill videos and people talking about the lore, like, they make that mistake all the time. I see it. That's because there's missing context in this game. Okay. Here's Alessa's room. She loves like moths and butterflies and bugs. Hence where we got the larva and the moth villain. Cards. Dolls. Here's Alessa's room. Child's drawings. There's her outfit. There's maybe that. There's the split head. Some of the fairy tale monsters and stuff. Some environmental storytelling here. Child's room. Then, yeah. Can't go through that door yet. Get the rest of the stuff. Arbitron, okay. God dang it. Get off of me. Okay, here's the generator. We can turn off so we can go back for that key. Alright, let's go get it. No, wrong way. Damn it. Fuck that little kid. You get spared because of the audio glitch. We're not trying to deal with that bullshit. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay. What door do we go through? Okay, I have no idea where, what area this is, so let's just... Okay. Okay. I just have to do this manually. Maybe. Must be in this area, because there's villains. Oh no! Not these fuckers. Alright. Damn it. Please be it. Yeah. Thank goodness. Okay, we're still okay. We can go through that final door in the basement. Okay. Okay. Ah. I can't see the shit. This one. Yes, the one all the way in the back. Ah, fuck off.
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
And what soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never fear, the promise shall not be broken.
But the power we could draw now will be very weak. Almost nothing. Unless we get the other half of the soul.
Okay.
We'll use a magical spell.
We can finally talk about the...
Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
But that will take time.
Okay. So... what the ritual was they were doing a spell to implant this cult's god in Alessa to be born through her. And in the middle of impregnating her with this demon was when she blew up the boiler by accident with her psychic powers. And as she like burned and was in pain and near death, she was able to split her soul in half. So she sent half of her soul away, and a little bit, the other half like remained in her as she was stuck in a purgatory comatose state. With the demon inside of her, which couldn't then be born because it needs a full soul for it to be born through her. And so she's been just stuck alive, and that's why she doesn't die, she doesn't heal, because the demon is keeping her alive in this nightmare state. But she sent the other half of her soul away, and that is Cheryl, that they found on the side of the road and adopted. And then on vacation, I think Cheryl suggested going to Silent Hill, like she was drawn back, and the cult has wanted Cheryl to reunite that part of her soul, Cheryl, to reunite with Alessa so that they can finish the process and birth the god. So when Cheryl and Harry came to Silent Hill, Cheryl was immediately gone and became part of Alessa, but she didn't reunite her soul. She's been using Cheryl to protect herself and kind of using Cheryl as a puppet, as basically her again, but she's been in two halves. And as her comatose state has been in pain and causing all this darkness, she's been controlling, she's now been able to control her other soul, half of her soul basically, and lead Harry, and she's been trying to protect the town and do all the good stuff, but Harry messed it all up, kind of, when he used that flower roast and got penetrated her shield, and they abducted her. Like, them getting Alessa at the theme park was them getting her / Cheryl to reunite her with Alessa so that they can finish the process of birthing the god. The Disc of Ouroboros. That's probably everything now that we need. But Cheryl's been gone the second we got to Silent Hill. Our help look like. Okay. I think we have everything. We got so many files, saves. Alright, let's see if this works. Solomon. Rest of Mercury. Ouroboros. And there we go. The Dagger of Melchior. Alright. Yep. That unlocked it. We're just gonna save over that.
Come along. No. No. I don't want to. Do what Mommy tells you now.
That's so tragic.
I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power.
Dahlia is
That's
so
all.
evil.
No. I don't want to do it. It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too. Oh, but Mommy, I just want to be with you. Just two of us. Please understand. Oh, yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong. Mommy! Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life. I could have done it all myself. Mommy?
I hate Dahlia so much. Oh. So the other stuff, the red liquid,
I was shocked to realize the talisman of Metatron was being used.
Hoffman created to abort the demon.
The lost soul
That's why they
returned
want to
at
get
last.
rid of it.
Just a little longer and all would have been for naught. It's all because of that man. We must be thankful to him. Even though Alessa has been stopped, his little girl has to go. What a pity.
Freeze!
Alessa in that wheelchair,
In the devil's name?
all burnt and wrapped up, is disturbing. Poor Alessa.
Dahlia.
Well, well, well. To think you'd make it this far.
Where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about?
Cheryl
You've
is
seen her
just
many times
Alessa.
restored to her former self.
I'm in no mood for jokes.
No joke, bro.
Don't you see? She's right there.
There's the two halves.
That's absurd.
You are the only one who thinks so.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death.
Truly.
Alessa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born. That day has finally come. The time is nigh. Everyone will be released from pain and suffering. Our salvation is at hand.
Lord
This
have
is the
mercy.
day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away. When we return to the true paradise, my daughter will be the mother of God.
Hell yeah.
Quit screwing around. Return things to how they were before.
Kaufman!
Did I ask for this? Nobody uses me. You won't get away with this.
Your road is over. We don't need you anymore. What do you think you could accomplish by coming here?
My, aren't we getting cocky? Bet you can't see this.
Glovinus! I thought I got rid of that!
All I had to do was plant it somewhere for you to find.
He made one vial as a distraction, and the other one he hid in that motorcycle.
Ha! You're easy. And there's more where this came from.
Stop it!
Huh? What the?
Yeah. Fuck you, Dahlia. Hell yeah. It's one of the best parts of the game right there. Oof. Oh shit. Even though we can't see him, I'm just shooting away. Let's reload. There we go. Good. Reload. Oh, there we go. That's why we got that rifle full up, so we could just blast away.
Daddy.
That's a good metamorphosis scene, a death and rebirth finale. Double. She's alright. Oh, hell yeah. Get him, Lisa. No redemption for you, Kaufman. Cool. That's so awesome. I love stuff like this, games like this, movies like this that are like beautiful, darkly beautiful story. That's why I call this like a dark fairy tale. So messed up, but so beautiful at the same time. Did it. There we go. That was the good plus ending. We forced the demon out, killed it. We were able to save Sybil instead of killing her at the merry-go-round, and we got to escape with Sybil and the baby. Can't beat that. That's some amazing Akira Yamaoka music. Mutants, Fred, I hope you enjoyed this journey through the first game. I've been loving it. I can't believe it's already over, but it's on to the next one. It just keeps getting better from here. What an amazing start to a series, though. Brilliant masterpiece of a game. So Fred, hopefully you can now watch the first movie in this and see the differences. And you'll definitely see when I start playing part 2, all the monsters from the movie come from like part 2, which doesn't make any sense. And you'll find out why once we get into that. Because as you can see, there was no Pyramid Head. I thought he was the mascot of the series. No. He's specific to part 2 and only part 2 for a specific reason. He just became a popular thing, and so they put him in the movie for fan service, and his reason for existing in the movies is like nonsense. It's not what it is in the game. I think at the end, of the credits, there's like a blooper reel where it's like a bunch of CG scenes where it's like the characters from the game were in a movie, and it's like a blooper reel. That's a nice, like, lighthearted way to end after such crazy, intense, and emotional stuff. See if we get to see it. And then they are, it mirrors Harry and his wife finding Cheryl originally. Yeah, here we go. I love this track. So here we go. It's like a blooper reel that is so awesome. God, I love this game. At least I was saying their characters' names. I guess she's still aged in those 7 years, because when they did the spell and stuff, she was like 7, but now she looks like a teenager, young adult, like she's 14 or 13 or something. Get out of here, Dahlia. There's our boy. Good plus. No, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 star ranking or something. That's pretty good, I think. So there we go. That is Silent Hill, the first game. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I loved it, as always. This was so fantastic, and well, here we go. I need a break, so we got through it, and we shall meet again really soon, my mutants and my boy Fred. We will meet again in our special place of Silent Hill. Silent Hill 2 coming at you real soon. You want to come on this journey with me and Fred? Like and subscribe, and I've been putting these out almost every day because I can't stop playing Silent Hill once I start. I'm not looking at the camera, sorry. So yeah, come hang out with me and Fred on our Silent Hill journey. It's a blast. I hope to see y'all in the next one in our special place of Silent Hill.